Well, hello there, Aquarius. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about the final week of July, the 27th of July through August 2nd. I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video. If Aquarius is your sun, moon, or rising, this is your reading. You'll find something here for you for the week. All right, so I have a guiding card for you for the month. We have the Knight of Cups. This is about how all month long you've had a desire, a need to fight for your heart's desire. And it's been really on point and appropriate for you to do so. So you are being encouraged at this time to continue this last week of July to push a little harder for what you want. All right? Well done. Squeaky wheel and all that, you know? Be the squeaky wheel and you'll get what you want. Ta-da! So a couple of messages from my better angels talk about us continuing to strive. Push forward, do that thing we need to do. Very much like the Knight of Cups, we are going to keep on striving, pushing ourselves a little further. It doesn't have to be physically, it could be emotionally, it could be at work, it could be in any way, shape, or form you want to do it. You do you. But as we raise that bar for ourselves, we're also going to have lower expectations because it's a whole new level. You're like, wait a minute, it's a whole new level. So if we're doing something and it's just so far beyond what we were thinking, we're like, oh, well, I can only do so much of that today. And so you do what you need to do, but don't hold, by lowering your expectations, you're giving yourself a break as well, okay? Because it's the beginner's situation, whether you're learning a new video game and you get killed all the time. It's okay, it's part of the learning process. And you're in it to win it, and you're going to handle it just fine. But it's always that way, okay? So in the beginning, it's harder, so it's good. But we're still striving for the next level, all right? The other thing to note for me is that I'm in Oregon at the Renaissance Fair, and I'm camping in a camper on the premises. So I have a lot of ambient noise that I can't control, so you will notice different things going on around me. And I'm just going to keep doing my job. So I'm here for you. I want to make sure you get your messages, and that's why I'm going to keep going. Okay? So bear with me. Thank you. And let's look at these cards. These are the 3 cards from the overview video. We have an opportunity now to get a mystery card for you for the week. Let's do that. What do we have for Aquarius now? This one. All right. Cool. We're going to put this card right here, and we'll save these cards over here. Okay. So let's go ahead and add some other cards from the Art Nouveau Tarot to go deeper into this 3-card spread. We'll get some information you need. All right. So here we go. We have the 5 of Cups is where we're starting. We're talking about how this particular week, remembering relationships from the past, things that happened in the past to us and for us, and how we interacted with other people in the past. That information will help us do better this time, okay? So it doesn't mean that you're comparing yourself, your current relationship partner, to somebody from the past. You're comparing yourself to you in the past and what you did in past relationships and how that helped or hindered the relationships, and you're making new, better decisions based on the experiences and the memories. So we want to not repeat old behaviors in relationships, okay? Fighting for your financial worth and value, making sure that you are in fact being paid what you deserve or being appreciated at the level you think you deserve, okay? So this is a time to step up and make sure you're getting taken care of, okay? If you're not working, then it's going to be important that people, you know, treat you like you deserve. If you deserve to be a princess, then you need to be fighting for that, okay? So do that, and it will be awesome. Get your crown out, baby. All right. Now, the other thing to know is that a door is opening for you at this time. An opportunity, a position, it could be a job opportunity, it could be, hey, come on out to the coast. We're out here doing our thing. You want to come out and hang out with us? So you might be invited to tag along on somebody else's vacation, which would be super fun. pay attention to what the opportunity is and see if it suits you or interests you at all, and maybe you need to take advantage of that. That'd be fun. Haha, Chariot is blocked. Ta-da! Okay, so even as the door opens, the Chariot is blocking you, so maybe you won't be able to go out on this weekend or this week, but maybe after this week. But the Chariot is blocked, so no trips, no major movement forward, no major changes, so everything is put on hold, okay? Respond and react to that accordingly, all right? And now we have this beautiful card showing us that there is no karmic lesson here. Don't freak out. This is just random crap going on, and you're just going to keep on moving through it, okay? Don't overthink the situation. Take it for what it is. Ooh, double whammy. A double whammy on the Five of Cups, which is telling us that with a double whammy in the Five of Cups, and it's in the blocking position, so you have the opportunity to glean information from past relationships, and you also have an opportunity to be blocked from using that information, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. You might not be able to use that information. So cool, cool, cool. Not really. So I'm sorry about that. It kind of sucks. Here you are. Okay. So solutions. Let's get into the solutions already. Yes, indeed. Page of Pentacles. New information about ways and means to make more money. Haha, you were fighting for your worth and value. Now you're going to find out there's ways and means to manifest more worth and value. Hello. Love that. Nicely done. Well done. Indeed. Now then, we have this card here is talking about the King of Cups. You have the King of Cups and you have the Emperor. All right, so we have the King of Cups. The King of Cups is an emotionally based fella who speaks from his feelings. I feel like this, I feel like that, I feel like a taco. This fella here is going to be speaking from his feelings, but he's going to be playing a part in the process. I feel like he's going to be part of the person that you talk to about what's going on here. That way and means to make more money. I feel like this could be a new boss. This could be a new opportunity for you to make more money. We talked about the doorways opening. So while you may not have any physical movement and changes taking place, some other stuff could be happening. Maybe you'll be doing something for someone else, like doing their books or doing something else that you haven't done before, and getting yourself further along financially, but also having this person will become more dependent on you in certain ways, and that will be kind of cool. The Emperor is here again to say, yes, you're building a foundation. This is a foundation that will be strong for the long haul. So even as other things are changing and you're becoming less of a person who needs to do certain things, some of you are going to be working towards retirement, so you'll be pulling up roots from different places. But those roots you pull up from some places will be getting deeper and deeper in other places. And that's cool. I mean, it's just about being able to take good care and be aware of that stuff, okay? For some of you, as you work through the things that are happening, I mean, we have some beautiful things happening in your lives. Alternate methods of employment coming up. That might be small side hustle that'll be something that you keep on doing for a very long time, and it'll be simple, but it'll be something you can count on, right? Whether it's, oh, I'm going to help my best friend with their books, with their business for, you know, until they decide I shouldn't. But it's going to be a long time. Don't worry. It's building a foundation. It's something you'll be able to count on the regular for forever, which is that worth and value we were talking about. You were maybe working out the money that you were going to, I'd like to do this for you, and I'm going to be doing it for a while, and I'm going to make some money at it. Ta-da! Doors opening, being aware and appreciated for what you do. Perfect. Love this. Good job. All right. So let's get one of these beautiful Mystic Forest Oracle cards. And what do we have for Aquarius? There it is, right there. All right. So what do we have? No debate. Aha! You don't need to do anything to be more worthy. You are valuable regardless of your circumstances. You always have been and always will be. It's not up for debate. So, let's be clear. You're definitely worth who you are. You needn't fight for anything. You are amazing and beautiful and wonderful and lovely. Thank you for being here, Aquarius. You matter. You don't have to fight for your worth and value. You just are worthy and capable and have so much to offer. Please be aware that you can and will be amazing, and this is going to be really, really beautiful, okay? I'm going to put this card here. It's not up for debate. You're just awesome, okay? Now, what's your mystery card? Your mystery card is the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, very nice. Expressing your feelings. Don't be afraid to share your feelings as you're going through this week. So we know that you started out with the Knight of Cups, fighting for your heart's desire. But this is really about just sharing the feelings that go with your heart's desire, okay? So this is you not being afraid to allow your feelings out. Sometimes we fight for things, we're like, I can be fighty, cool. But being emotional, that's a whole different thing. That's that thing where you are vulnerable. And being vulnerable in this moment, this week, will help you get where you need to go, okay? I feel like somehow being a little vulnerable while you're fighting for your worth and value, even though you don't really need to fight for your worth and value. I'm sorry, we're going to go there. But it's all going to work out perfectly, especially because when you show your emotions as the Queen of Cups, this King of Cups responds in kind because you're speaking their language. If you speak from your feelings with the King of Cups, they hear you better than if you don't. So if you keep saying, I think I know this and I think I know that, instead of I feel like I need to be appreciated better, or I feel like I need to make more money here, I feel like I could help you in that situation. I feel like we ought to move forward with this process. I feel like we're going to make big things happen here. He will hear you when you say those things, not I think, okay? Or I see you have a problem. Don't talk about what you see. Talk about what you feel. Bring out the feelings and they will get you, okay? So notice that the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the King of Cups all want to hang out together. They're all doing the same things, okay? More feelings. All right. Let's get you a pocket full of rocks. All right. Cool. So we have Tiger Eye, we have Black Amethyst, and we have Emerald. So Emerald is here reminding you that it's a heart stone, number one. It's all about the feelings, of course, we know all about that. And it's letting you know that you're healing your heart. The feelings and everything else that we were working on through your third chakra all this past month, you're healing your heart, you're coming out on the other side of it, and you're feeling more comfortable sharing your feelings and being able to, it's not always a manipulation. Just say, I feel like this or I feel like that, okay? Sometimes it's just a feeling, okay? So give yourself a break and allow for your feelings to come out. It's good. Black Amethyst is letting you know on the global scale from your third eye, which is your sixth chakra, that you're going to be able to see what impact you're having on the planet. I mean the globe. If you hold the globe in your hand and you see what you do and how you affect the universe, you're going to see that that little raindrop that you put into the pond that creates the little ripple that turns into a wave, that turns into a tidal wave, that turns into a tsunami, right? So that's a very big deal. This is a very big deal. This is you being able to see how one conversation you have with somebody can turn into this person becoming a big teacher who teaches another person who becomes the great philosopher, who then becomes, talks to somebody else who becomes a great leader. And that's how everything grows and becomes further down the line, something so much more. And you're having that impact at the very grassroots level. Just a little bing, and that's okay. So whether or not you have a major impact on the universe, you're definitely going to be having an impact on the universe, but you'll be able to see it. Ta-da! Perfect. Now then, Tiger Eye is here showing you that indeed the information that's coming from your 7th chakra, from your better angels and guides, is going to be useful to you at this time. Please accept the information, take it in. It's going to say, okay, now that you know what big effect you can have, let's see how we can tactfully and appropriately bring this in and make it into something we can use, okay? So it's going to be a helpful stone right there. It's going to help you process the information. So better angels are always going to help you process all the big stuff, all right? All right. So Aquarius, you don't have to carry those rugs if you don't want to, but you can carry anything you want. And by all means, leave it in the comments below. I would love to talk to you about whatever you're carrying and how they're working for you. If you haven't liked, shared, and subscribed yet, it would really help my channel grow, and it's totally free. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you look in the description box below, you're going to find a couple of things. All the decks that I'm using are listed there, so you can go on Amazon or Etsy and get them there. That would be super cool. I think you'd like having them in your hands. And then, of course, we can also talk about how down in the description box, there's a whole collection of locations where I'm at, when I'm at, and you can come out to a Renaissance fair and see me in person. Whether I'm in Washington, Oregon, California, Louisiana, possibly Florida, look around, check it out, see where I'm at, when I'm at, and maybe on your vacation you can go to a fair and come and get a reading in person. That'll be amazing. Or if you live there, I'm there too. I look forward to seeing you in person, and I would love to read for you. On the other hand, if you need help right away and I'm not there, you can also book a phone reading with me, and I will be there for you during the week, and we'll do a reading for you then. Okay? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, and we will talk to you next week all about August. See you then.